Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through the Dreame home app settings for the L60 Pro Ultra. If you're interested in the L60, the link to it will be in the video description, where you'll find links to our top robot vacuum, wet dry vacuum, and cordless vacuum picks, and our daily vacuum deals website. So be sure to shop all of those links in the description. So we're in the Dreame home app right now. Again, it's available for iOS and Android devices. We have our L60 Pro Ultra selected. Couple of quick shortcuts and icons here. You can go through some of those settings. You can have it start cleaning. You can send it back home to recharge. You can access the live video monitoring feature. And you can also hit the go section to be entered into the device and see it in more detail. So now we have our map populated and our cleaning settings. So let's go over everything here. We'll just start in the top right-hand corner and work our way down. So first is the X icon in the uppermost top right-hand corner. That would be to take you back to the screen we were just at. To the left of that X is a settings icon. So we can select that, and you'll notice in the top right-hand corner now there's a search bar. So we can select that and search for a setting. Then below that we can see our cleaning history. Then we can schedule a clean. Hit that plus icon. Choose your start time, which days of the week you want it to repeat. Get the idea here. What cleaning tasks do you want it to accomplish? Clean Genius Everywhere, room by room clean, custom cleaning settings, and you can add multiple schedules. Then we have our consumables to the right of that, so we can select that, and this gives us a breakdown of common parts and components and when it's time to conduct some maintenance or replace them. So we can see there's the main brush, and you can reset them just by selecting them. So if you replace the filter or wash it, go ahead and select reset. Below that, we have our common settings, dock settings, so we can adjust our mop wash settings. So our washing mode is currently standard, but we have lots of options here. So smart mop washing, water saving, deep, and then we have our water temperature, normal, mild, warm, high temperature, and high temperature soaking. So choose what you prefer. Detergent settings, our drying options here, 2, 3, or 4 hours. Auto mop drying, auto empty settings, you can adjust the frequency, off, standard, high, or low. Hair compression, and then the washboard base auto clean. You can start cleaning that. Then we have our floor cleaning settings. You can clean along the floor direction depending on your floor type. Help minimize scraping, wear, and tear along seams. We have our low clearance area settings, so you can choose how you want the module, if you want it to raise or lower, and how you want it to handle how aggressive it is going under furniture. Security plays it safe. Extreme coverage might risk scraping your vacuum because it's really going to try to go under stuff, but up to you. And then the cleaning frequency of those areas. Standard is just once a week, or high is going to be every time. Edge and corner cleaning settings. You can turn on things like mop extension for gap cleaning. So they'll show you that right here. Basically, they'll do a nice little wiggle as well to get that mop further in. And then intensive cleaning for furniture legs. So you can see how it attacks the furniture leg, giving you better coverage. And then the AI-driven mop extend, that's just going to be to kick out the mop, right, as it goes along the sides. And then the AI-driven side reach, same thing, but that's for the side brush. Kicks it out, hits the corner, moves along. Cleaning frequency, standard, intelligence, or high for those settings. Deep cleaning, so obstacle areas re-cleaning. Basically can detect and avoid humans and pets, and then goes back and re-cleans those missed areas. Auto attach and detach the mop at the station, which is pretty cool. I like that. So if you're doing some vacuuming and mopping and you encounter carpets, you have that option. Carpet cleaning settings. How do you want it to handle what happens when it encounters carpets? So do you want to vacuum carpets, avoid carpets, ignore carpets, or cross carpets? If you choose to vacuum carpets, currently we have it set to mop lift, but we can remove the mop on the carpet. We can clean carpets first, carpet boost, intensive carpet cleaning, and side brush rotating on carpet. So you can enable or disable the side brush on carpets as well. So a lot of nice settings you can configure, again, how you want. There's no right or wrong answer. Obstacle crossing settings. So intelligent obstacle crossings enabled, and then you can choose, do you want the hurdle style or do you want the synchronized dual leg obstacle crossing? So intelligence is going to be your auto mode, right? It's going to do what it thinks is best, or you can force it into one of those styles. Then we have more functions. So we could add a home screen shortcut, do not disturb mode. The ring light's always on. You can enable or disable that. Resume cleaning mode. So basically it'll automatically return a charge when the power's low, and then it'll go back out and continue when the power's sufficient. Power saving cleaning, extending the runtime. Child lock notifications. We have a battery section here, off-peak charging, and you can set the charging limit to the battery. Remote control, so you can manually drive it, and you can manually raise and lower the module up at the top. Wi-Fi device maintenance, find robot. Then we have some smart settings. So here's pet care. You can have it recognize pets, pet cleaning, pet activity zone, pet monitoring, and pet moments. So it's got some neat pet settings there. Voice assistant. This does have a built-in voice assistant from Dreame. You can enable or disable that. So we can go to the settings here, enable it. You can see some of the commands to wake it up, conversation history, voice tone, adjust the volume, all of that if you want to use that. Intelligent obstacle avoidance. Enable or disable, collision avoidance mode, enable or disable. I like to turn on pictures myself. I like to see the pictures on the map. It'll put a little marker of what the obstacle is, and then it gives you a photo with its confidence rating of what it thinks it is. The fill light, this is how you can turn off the LED light if you don't want it running. Real-time camera settings, so you can enable that right here, and then you have some of your settings for it. So to enable it, you tap the dock button 3 times, you'll hear a voice prompt, and then you'll be able to enter a password, and then you'll have access to live video monitoring, where you'll be able to patrol and drive around the house and see what you want to see. It's really, really cool. Manually do it or have it do it automatically by dropping pins on a map. Very neat feature, very helpful to have, just to have an extra set of eyes on and around your house while you're not home. Then we have laboratory functions here. So stain recognition, you can enable this if you want. It'll perform intensive mopping, large particle boost. So it'll increase the suction power when it recognizes large size particles. So think about things like pet food for size. Then we have device information. We can share this device with friends or family. We can update the firmware. There's a help section. You can offer suggestions and feedback. And then lastly, you can delete the device from your account. Moving further down here, on the right-hand side, we have our map with a pencil icon. This is where we can edit our map. Tons of different map editing options here. So take a look at what we can do. So that's under map editing. And then you also notice we have map management. So it says map right below map editing. It says map 1. To the right of map 1, it says map management. And from there, we can adjust things like our house type, single or multi-floor. So if you want to have multiple maps, upstairs, downstairs, basement, that sort of thing, you have the option. You can adjust how it switches between those maps. Just leave it on intelligent, but you can manually switch if needed. And then you can manage all your maps here and create another map down at the bottom of the screen. So that's multi-floor map management. And then we also have our map display tab, so you can adjust 2D, 3D viewing, rotate your map 90 degrees, and choose which icons and things you want displayed or not displayed on your map. It's really up to you. Below that icon is the video camera icon. Again, that's our live video monitoring where you can drive and patrol around the house. We already talked about that, just another way to get to that setting. Take a look with our just map zoomed in, just pinch to zoom and you can navigate around there. And then below our map, on the left-hand side, it says vacuum and mop. Here's our cleaning settings. So we have 2 tabs, custom or clean genius. So clean genius is letting Dreame handle it for you. Custom setting gives you a lot of control for yourself to customize. So we'll start on the right-hand side. We have a customize option. So basically with the customize section, you can personalize your suction and mopping preferences for each room. So you can build that out there. We can mop after vacuuming, and then you can adjust suction power, mop wetness, mop wash frequency, and the route. Then we have vacuum and mop. Same thing, adjust suction, mop wetness, route options. We can just mop, adjust wetness, mop wash frequency by time or by room. And then we have our route options down at the bottom. And then we have just vacuum only, adjust suction power, and then your route options right there. So that's going to be your cleaning options. And then below the vacuum option, we have 3 tabs: room, all, and zone. These are different ways to clean. So for zone, we can specify a particular area and just drag and drop on the map where you want to clean, how many times. And you can add multiple zones, up to 10 zones at one time. We can select all, that's going to clean everywhere on our map. Or we can select a room and we can pick and choose if we just want to clean one room, if we want to clean multiple rooms. We can select what we desire right there on the map. And then you go ahead and boom, you just hit the clean button, bottom left-hand corner, and you're off to the races. Bottom right-hand corner, this is our dock button. So we can see some quick information here: clean water tank level, use water tank, dust bag. And then we have some quick dock tasks: auto empty, wash the mop or dry the mop. And below that, we can select the dock settings. And this takes us back to what we already looked at within the main settings menu, all of our dock settings that we can tweak right here. But I really like that they give us quick access to the main dock tasks that you will be using with the L60 Pro Ultra. Overall, it's a very, very highly customizable app that I would say is easy to navigate, and you can find exactly what you're looking for, get your map right, get your cleaning preferences right, and you'll really enjoy using the L60 Pro Ultra.